Because they take a lot of the same ingredients, I like to start them both at the same time, and they both get onions, ginger, and garlic. So I'm starting the butter chicken with a little bit of butter, right? Butter chicken. And so onions in both, and then ginger and garlic in both. Just get it in, get the flavor starting to work. It makes it so fast. I love it. Okay, great. And we'll start with the butter chicken. So ginger, onions, garlic, butter, a big pinch of salt, a couple twists of pepper. And now is my favorite part, because I get to spice it. And you want to start the spices while the oil's kind of getting the flavor of the onion and the ginger and the garlic. Mine is a little curry powder for the butter chicken. Curry powder's a blend of 6, 7, sometimes 8 spices. Ground cumin, because that is the essence of life when you're making a curry. And I like a lot of cumin because it's that big, bold Indian taste. And a little bit of garam masala. Garam masala is like if you took the country India, dehydrated it, and powdered it. Like, it's just delicious. It smells so good already. The best parts about a curry is when they get a little spicy and you're eating it and your lips warm up. So spiciness. You have to have spice in your curry. It's just a rule. So dried chilies, but when I'm making it, I have one that's like really nice and spicy, and then I'll have one that's just got like a little bit of kick to it. So all the spices, the spices get really nice and toasted. It's already starting to change color, and then you can go in with the chicken. You could use chicken breasts if you wanted to, but there's just something really lovely about boneless, skinless chicken thighs. And even when the chicken goes in, I like to give that a little seasoning as well. You need to liven up the chicken a little bit. All right. And just get her cooking. Okay, for the chickpea curry, same sort of deal. Ginger, onions, garlic, the holy trinity, pinch of salt. And then we're gonna spice it up a little bit. Cumin to start. It's a curry, you gotta have cumin in it. Turmeric. Turmeric's just gonna give it this really gorgeous color, and it's really floral, and it's exciting when you watch it cook and it toasts up. It's really exotic. I love turmeric. Garam masala again. You know, come on, right? And a couple of chili flakes. Not as spicy as the butter chicken. Like, I like the butter chicken nice and spicy because it's got cream in it, and then just a little hint of spice pleases everybody. People who like things hot and not so hot. And so get the spices toasting. This is good. And I go right in with the chickpeas. This is just your everyday canned chickpeas. Just drain it off, give it a rinse. Good sign. You need to build flavor, and you gotta season in stages. So the onions are nice and seasoned, a little sprinkle of salt for the chickpeas. That's how you build flavor, in layers, baby. And for the liquid, just a little bit of veg stock. You could use water if you want. It's pretty spiced out in there, but I like a little veg stock. And immediately, it changes color because of the turmeric in it. I love that. So for the chickpeas, there's 2 liquids in there. One's a little veg stock and tomatoes. There's something about like the tomatoes and the garam masala and the turmeric and the cumin and the chickpeas. It just makes a whole lot of sense. I'm just using crushed canned tomatoes. You could make this with dried chickpeas and fresh tomatoes, but this is curry in a hurry. I want instant flavor and I want to eat. All right, this is just looking so good. Woohoo! And butter chicken's called butter chicken for a reason. It's got butter in it and a little bit of heavy cream. And as soon as I put it in here, you're gonna look at the color and you're gonna go, ah, there it is, butter chicken. And so I start with the tomatoes and get them seasoned with all the spices. And then once the chicken's cooked, you finish with the cream and it just mellows everything out. Yeah, instantly. Check it. Butter chicken. My thing is I always like to taste my curries as I'm cooking it. If it needs more, oh my goodness, that is delicious. It tastes like it's been cooking for hours. These curries are almost done. Just a couple of finishing touches. To the chickpea curry, I like to add a bit of fresh spinach, but I always do it at the end because I want the spinach to be like vibrant. And it cooks down in seconds. So just a couple of handfuls, that's it. And just give it a toss. The curry's already really nice and seasoned, so you just have to let it wilt a little bit. All right, let's plate some curries. It's real simple. There's so much flavor and there's so much going on that you just want to get it into a nice dish. Oh, I swear butter chicken is my favorite. It's spicy, it's creamy, it's a little tart. And just to finish it, just a little bit of fresh cilantro, seriously. Look at that. Hot steaming bowl of butter chicken. Chickpea curry, same thing. There's a lot of flavor going on in there. The spinach is just nicely cooked right at the end. The spinach still stays fresh. Just get it into a dish. I don't top cilantro on this one because I like to just leave the spinach and the tomatoes and the chickpeas just shine. That is great. I love making Indian food. Like the smells in the house and the smells in the kitchen right now, they're just like overwhelmingly beautiful.